The following is an 8-man tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the team of Bear Brunson, Cedric Alexander, Brian Myers, and Eddie Edwards, the System.
Well, as we get set for a big 8-man tag team main event again, bear with us. Thank you for sticking with us, folks. We're gathering ourselves here. Gia, thank you again once more for filling in. You know very personally what it's like to be in that position and be attacked.
Indeed I do. Last year when I was attacked by Tessa Blanchard at Slammiversary, it really rattled me, it shaked me. I can only imagine how Tom is feeling right now, considering Steve is his best friend, but our commentary team, it's just that, it's a team. So we have to step up and be there for each other when things like this happen.
No doubt about it, as we turn our attention here to an odd couple reuniting once again.
The Righteous are coming. And their opponents, first from Borden Ridge, the team of Vincent and Dutch, the Righteous.
The Righteous get another chance to prove themselves to the Hardies here tonight after some of the mishaps of the last couple of weeks.
And their tag team partners from the Hardy compound in Cameron, North Carolina, they are the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt and Jeff, the Hardys.
And as I said, it's been a tenuous couple of outings for the Righteous and the Hardys. And Tom and I have been talking about this for weeks, Gia. What do you make of this oddball pairing we've seen between the Righteous and the Hardys?
Odd is the most appropriate word.
And then some.
I spoke with the Righteous earlier tonight, and they said that they are willing to do anything to make sure that the Hardys know that they are on their side. And I think that they will do just that, and I mean anything, but who knows what anything might be.
The twisted minds of the Righteous. I mean, we saw the way they entered the scene in this company all the way back in El Paso a few months back. From the very beginning, to be fair, they've said that they nearly worship the ground the Hardys walk on. We saw that twisted shrine they set up for Matt Hardy, carrying him away from that cage match. All these strange things, but all, to be fair, to their point, in the effort to help them grow, help them ascend even higher than they already are.
Yeah, but I mean, we have to admit it's an unhealthy fixation. It's unsettling.
I mean, certainly the Hardys have felt that way, definitely in the beginning. However, it was 2 weeks ago at No Surrender that they did allow the Righteous to team with them, to back them up against Order 4. And
It's true.
honestly, that match, for much of it, went a lot smoother than I ever expected it to.
I agree with you on that. It went a lot smoother than I think all of us expected. They did seem to be on the same page. I mean, there was a little bit of miscommunication, as Dutch called it, but let's see if they can get back on the same page tonight when they take on the System.
It was in the closing moments of that. Also an 8-man tag team match at No Surrender. It was the powder introduced by Order 4 that caused Dutch to deliver death walks to Matt Hardy, which ultimately led to Order 4 getting the victory that night. The Righteous have swore to make amends. Cover here. Kick out by Eddie Edwards. Meanwhile, Gia, on the other side of the ring, we have the System, who I haven't had much of a chance to talk to you about it. A totally different system than we've been used to in a long time. Oh! Jeff Hardy, that's a brand new submission he's wanted to introduce to his game here. Oh!
Oof. Yeah, the System has gone through a complete reset. It looks like they're resetting this entire match.
System more dangerous than ever, but here we have The Righteous backing up the Hardies. Oh, wait. Deletions all around.
And Dutch is just taking it all in.
What a chaotic main event. 8-man tag continues on Thursday Night Impact on AMC next.
The Hardys and the Righteous standing tall right now while the system recuperates.
You know, we asked the question at the beginning of this matchup, Gia, after a couple of those miscues the last few weeks, the tension raising between the Hardys and the Righteous, would they be again able to get back on the same foot? It seems like the early goings of this matchup are in their favor.
It seems so. It seems like the system's the one that needs to get on the same page right now, taking a little bit of a huddle, a timeout.
Certainly want to do this match on their terms, on their time. The system have run afoul of the Hardys in the past, jumping them in the back. We saw as they approached the system last week, they wanted to just chat, as it were. That's when the Righteous were back again to back up the Hardys.
Whenever someone tells me they just want to chat, I know to run.
No doubt about it. Matt Hardy getting back into the fray. They are the GOATs for a reason.
I gotta admit, Matt, I did not think that calling a Hardies match would be on my 2026 bingo card, but here we are.
Here we are indeed. I mean, I never thought I'd call the Righteous teaming with the Hardys after everything that went down at the beginning of their, let's say, shared relationship. But also, here we are. It's a strange world here in professional wrestling, especially in TNA.
The strangest.
Now Brian Myers into the fray, former multi-time tag team champion. System have made no bones about they had their designs on potentially taking the tag team titles themselves. Of course, Eddie Edwards has his own briefcase from Beast or Fire that gets him a guaranteed future TNA World title shot. And look at this, Gia, some teamwork.
Hey, teamwork, you love to see it. It seems as though they are indeed on the same page, but I can't get rid of that unsettling feeling, that pit in my stomach that just tells me to just keep another eye on the Righteous.
It's that question mark in the back of your mind with everything regarding the Righteous. You know, they're strange. It's seemingly beneficial, let's say, at the moment, but it is a strange obsession with the Hardys. Nevertheless, the Hardys need the backup tonight, and it's been paying off because they have control of this matchup. Splash there from Jeff Hardy in the cover. Kick out at 2 by Brian Myers, the charismatic enigma, controlling the former tag team champion.
Not letting Brian Myers get an opportunity to catch his breath, is immediately putting that hold on. Oh, but Myers is broken free.
This is going to be a similar test to No Surrender in general. That night, it was Order 4. Tonight, it's the system. It's the difference of a well-oiled machine, a team with a lot of rapport in the system, versus this kind of oddball pair, as we've said, who are tenuously trusting each other, Gia.
Strange bedfellows, as someone might say. I learned that from Josh Matthews.
Absolutely. I don't think the Hardys want the Righteous anywhere near their beds. But right now, the strange pairing is paying off. Matt Hardy now taking it to Cedric Alexander into the cover from this main event. Kick out by Alexander. And we are back on Thursday Night Impact on AMC. This huge 8-man tag team match underway. Of course, I'm the Drama King, Matthew Raywell, and I'm joined by Gia Miller after Tom Hannafin was given a chance to gather himself after the actions of Steve Macklin. Look at this matchup, Gia. Two of the big bruisers from either side of the ring.
That's two big men. And the TNA fans letting them know.
Ooh. This is reminiscent of the clash we saw between Agent Zero and Dutch in that 8-man tag match back at No Surrender. Dutch, one of those I mean, to be fair, Bear Bronson, two large, powerful men, but deceptively fast as well.
Absolute beasts, no pun intended.
And look at this.
Oh.
Dutch was maybe thinking twist of fate. Instead, it's a overhead exploder for Bear Bronson, the bruiser of the system. Gee, look at this, another, a little bit of poetry in motion, courtesy of the Righteous.
A little homage to their partners.
We saw some of that at No Surrender, sharing moves together, but now the system trying to spoil the party for Vincent. Oh, the choke bomb from Bear Bronson into the cover here, and Vincent stays in the game. Gia, I gotta ask, what are your early impressions of this man? Bear Bronson Vincent's exploding onto the scene here.
I mean, I've been familiar with Bear Bronson for a while now. I knew once he got the opportunity, he was gonna make the most of it, and he certainly has, especially aligning himself with the system. He's been proven to be a very formidable opponent, a dangerous person to have in the TNA locker room.
No doubt about that. That man right there, actually the most professional wrestler, Brian Myers, the man who trained Bear Bronson. Obviously a tight relationship there, which has paid off in Bronson's favor. And now Vincent looking to dig out of the deep water here, but oh, Myers, perfectly placed knee to stop the momentum.
Vincent's reeling, reaching out, but too far to make it to his partners. Oof.
Meanwhile, in the systems camp, you have to wonder in the back of their mind, this Moose, the face of the franchise, the man they beat out of the system so unceremoniously weeks ago, and now adding insult to injury from Bear Bronson. Ooh!
Yeah.
And a cover here, is it enough to put him away? Vincent, though, reaching for a tag, staying in the game.
You can see Vincent just gasping for air, trying to get some back into his lungs. His diaphragm just crushed under the weight of Bear Bronson.
And this is where the system really starts to click, when they can isolate you in their side of the territory, in their side of the ring.
They're like a pack of wolves. Again, no pun intended.
Cedric Alexander, a man who's got a perennial chip on his shoulder. I have no bones about saying I think he's got a lot of unrealized potential. Was the system the catalyst he needs to get where he wants to be?
The system can do that for you. If some people thrive in the system, and some people the system just takes out.
Oh! We mentioned Moose earlier. Not only that, but Eddie Edwards' own wife, Alicia Edwards, who we just saw nearly rejected a contract offer from TNA, but it was Moose who convinced her to stay as Vincent fights his way back. Look at this, the swing around and the Russian leg sweep. And that, ladies and gentlemen, may open the door for Vincent. Can he get the tag to his side of the ring?
Both men are down. Can he make it?
The opportunity's there. Eddie Edwards gets a tag, and in comes Matt Hardy. Looking to delete, Eddie Edwards delete the system off the map here.
Ooh. Matt Hardy just taking it to the system.
Keeping his head on a swivel as well, as you always do with the system. Matt Hardy, gonna get a 2-for-1 special here.
That's exactly why these men are some of the best to ever do it.
Doubt about it. The current reigning tag team champions, Matt Hardy, into the cover. Myers with the save just in time.
Like you said, head on a swivel. The system knows how to capitalize.
Bodies flying everywhere. Look at this. Vincent, though, making the save for Matt Hardy. Again, proving to be a great teammate. Look out. Charismatic Enigma. Trying to fight his way off of Bear Bronson. Gets him some. Twist of fate from Jeff Hardy. There's a kick from Alexander. Look out. Holy
cow!
From Dutch. The action non-stop here. Sending Dutch. Sent out to the apron and to the floor, courtesy of Edwards. Hardy, though, able to turn the game around one more time. Bodies flying everywhere, Gia, in this main event.
This is exactly why it's called total non-stop action.
And now Matt Hardy looking for a twist of fate of his own, denied. I think there was a tag there, Gia, as the Blue Thunder lands on Matt Hardy. I don't know if Eddie Edwards knows.
I don't think he does.
Edwards with his attention on there. Look at that, oh my God! Boston Knee Party. Vincent pushed Matt Hardy out of the way. Here's the cover and the 1, 2, 3. System get the win.
Here are your winners, the System.
The System get the 1, 2, 3, but Gia, I gotta call attention to the fact you saw the way Vincent put himself in harm's way.
Like the sacrificial lamb, Vincent put himself right in the way of Eddie Edwards' Boston Knee Party to save Matt Hardy. I mean, they said they would do whatever it took to prove to the Hardys that they were on their side and that they would do anything. And I think this is just the beginning.
I mean, it may have been a loss, but will it be enough to ingratiate? Oh, hold on a second. The System winning apparently was not enough. We're gonna send a message to the Righteous and the Hardys. Oh, wait a second.
Here we go.
We talked about it before, Gia, the face of the franchise. Still has plenty of bones to pick with the System. Who's taking out Bear Bronson on the ramp and charging right into the fray here, but it's still, Gia, it's 4-on-1.
Taking out all members of the System.
Now, Moose keep it going, look out though. Oh, what I tell you, the numbers, just too much for Moose. And now, like you said, a pack of wolves here, laying waste to the man who helped build the System in Moose.
Just beating down Moose. Oh, it's
Alicia Edwards, Eddie Edwards' own wife,